Hello YouTube, this is RealBloodyNinja, and today I am here with a brand new survival series called SCP Containment Breach. This is going to be on a mod pack with the same name. You can find the mod pack on CurseForge or on Overworld. As for what we are doing today, we are going to be surviving against entities known as SCPs from the game with the same name. In the game, you are trying to escape a containment unit, and the goal of this series is going to be to make a entire facility we can use to contain these entities and to not die. If you want to know the mods, I can link the mod pack in the description below. You can play for it for yourself, either following along or you can play on your own. Let's see. Just happened to spawn next to a village here, so we won't have to worry about much food. Gotta love that right click harvesting. Alright. What are you? Alchemist. Seems not really useful. Ooh. What the heck? Excuse me? But I do believe that is not supposed to generate that way. Let's see, what mod is that from? I think that was from... Is Thaumcraft in here? Thaumcraft is in here, so yes, that is what that mod is. Causing that. So at the bottom of that there's a little bit of loot, but a lot of enemies, so I do not believe we'll be going down that today. I will be taking the books though. Books are always going to be useful. But I will be needing a lot of them, so I will be doing a fair bit of farming, whether it's off camera or on. Because without iron, we can't really get started with the mod. We'll also be doing a fair bit of exploring this series, just due to the fact that to do much of anything with the mod, you have to collect something known as document pages. You need that to be able to actually proceed with creating the SCPs, or you can find them out in the wild. But I do not recommend trying to find them too much, because some of them can and will kill you. I see that is a standard tree. I'm not going to go there because I won't have a chest below it. If you didn't know, Thaumcraft adds these great wood. Okay. It adds great wood trees, these things. At the bottom of them, if it has cobwebs in the leaves, it is known as a infested greatwood tree. Well, in the bottom of the infested greatwood tree, there's going to be a spawner that has a cave spider spawner, and there will also be they're just jumping to their death. There would also be a chest with basic loot. In some mod packs and others, rather advanced loot. It all depends on how they decide to program it. I'm just getting a couple pieces of wool doubt you want to be watching me go through the nighttime, especially in an object like this. Thank you. Alright. I need to check my... Alright. Actually, that vendor can go a little bit higher. See. Nope, that's causing it to be a little bit too choppy in the rendering. Okay, that's a bit better. Alright. I want to make sure that they have the heads of the entities on the radar for the sole fact that it can be quite hard to tell what is what. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to do it. I'll just move on. Oh, my inventory is already trash. Alright, let's see what I can do about getting some basic tools. I'm going to be going straight up to stone right away. Oop, that was a lag spike. Alright. Trusty stone. We're going to need preferably 2 furnaces, a stone pickaxe, a sword, as well as an axe. I'm not too fond of making stone hoes or stone shovels. I only use the shovels if, for example, I need to make a lot of glass. I will go with the stone because it's plentiful and don't use it for much else. What is that? Okay, salt from the Bewitchment mod. I am not starting that just yet, so I will toss that for now. Okay, I believe we should just need a couple more. Alright. And let's get some charcoal, because I don't know if I'm going to be getting coal anytime soon. And I would just prefer to get that started right away. Alright. And so I will cut back when I have everything ready. Alright, I am back. I've just smelted up all of my meat and am ready to get going again. So our goal is to try to find a containment room. I should have grabbed the full thing. So the containment rooms, they can spawn... Oh, that's an owl from, I believe, Bewitchment. The containment rooms, they can spawn anywhere within, I believe it was... I think it was 250 block chunk radius, and we happen to find one. You don't get much luckier than that. So these things, they're actually quite rare. Every now and then they spawn more commonly in ocean biomes for whatever reason. I believe it's just the availability of space. Only problem is it requires a keycard most of the time. To make a keycard, normally you'd need some paper, and it would have a recipe of paper, some dyes, and iron. I want to get the lapis lazuli keycard, the Omni card, as soon as possible, because there are certain doors that even a level 5 keycard can't open. But for now, I will most likely go back to the beach over here and try to find a couple of roses. Just so that way I don't have to worry about being locked out. Oh, roses up there. And I will start my first trip down into the mines. Okay, that's enough rose, and let's see if we can find any surface iron. Okay, I'm going to go down that hole over here. Where was it? I think it was on the next section over. Oh yes, there are going to be snakes in this. They're not too difficult. If you don't go to attack them, they usually stay away. Let's see, where is it? I could have sworn that there was a cave. Oh well. But yeah. But if they do attack you, if I remember correctly, they end up poisoning you, so that is something to keep in mind. I don't know if that has changed since the last time I've played this mod pack. It has been a good 8-9 months since I have. Let's see. And I really love the crows that it spawns. It's just nice. Is this gonna be a good thing to mine? Empty honeycomb. It is not. Just so I don't step in the lava. I have been prone to do that on occasion. I will not lie. I'm usually good about it, but every now and then. That is oil, I'm not touching that. Even if it's not oil, it's something I probably should be messing with. There's some coal, which I will take. You can never have too much XP. Let's see. And we will also be needing the XP for making the containment breach structures. Because last time I played, it used XP as well as the document that I was talking about in the very beginning to create a actual document of the said SCPs. And let's see, does this go anywhere? It might. It does. It even has enough iron. See, last time I played, it used XP. I don't know if that has changed or not, so it never hurts to get more. And you can also find the bits by killing. This is what we will need for spawning them in manually. We'll use that for some of the rarer or more useful containment cells. There are quite a few of them that you probably don't want to touch ever, and there are definitely some that it wouldn't hurt to get it right away. I know that there are some that give you infinite liquids, like the melted ores from Tinker's Construct, which is, by the way, in this mod pack. I believe it was down this direction. Let's see. Yes. And we even have enough for a bit of basic tools. But you will want to use as much of this as you can. Because, like I said, there are some SCPs that are just extremely helpful, and then some that are just pointless. Hopefully, this is not a pointless one. Let's see. We will need 3 paper. Well, technically 1 paper. It's 3 iron, and then the 2 red dye. But for the keycards, they have technically 6 tiers. There's the level, of course, the Omni card is not in that because it's just called Omni card. There we go. So there's level 1 up to level 5, and then the Omni card. Level 1 would get you into a couple of the rooms. Level 2 would get you into most of the rooms, as well as some of the lower end containment cells. Level 3 would get you into all the remaining of the actual buildings. I'm not even going to wait for that. And into a couple more of the cells themselves. Level 4 is what most of the things use. For example, right there, level 4. I just found the Fountain of Youth. That is an extremely helpful one to have. Actually, I probably should take the arrow-proof armor. And level 5 are used for some of the most overpowered or the most dangerous of the SCPs. For example, level 5. The reason why is it contains... Actually, I want to see if... Is he smart enough to avoid the water? Because it gives you absorption and regeneration. And it does not look like he gets damaged by the regeneration, so it must be player-based. But the Fountain of Youth is overpowered in the fact that if you step in it, you become extremely hard to kill. There is a reason why it is locked under level 5. Plus, you have to have level 4 just to get into the building. So I'm most likely going to be using this as a hub of sorts, because unfortunately you cannot pick up um, the water with a bucket. It is stationary. You can't move it. Let's see, do I have anything better? I can make a couple pieces of bread. Ah yes, that's right. Pam's Harvest Craft is in here. So to make bread, I'll have to have a mortar and pestle, which is stone and sticks. And then I will have to craft it with some water. I want to keep that like so. Oh, they changed that. They used to give a full, like quarter of a stack of fresh water, but I guess it can be overpowered. Alright, so to make the mortar and pestle, we will put stone in the bowl shape and a stick. Then we'll combine that with the wheat to make flour. Now to make dough, we will need salt. Let's see. I know that there's a way to make salt with water. Yep, pot, which requires bricks, which requires clay. I think I might have to go down to the bottom of the water. Thankfully, with my regeneration, even if I start taking drown damage, I will not die. Not to my knowledge, at least. Absorption hearts, that won't regenerate, no matter what. But normal hearts will. And if I need to get more absorption hearts, I can always just step in the water again over there. And there we go. Alright, it looks like I have crashed, so I will be right back.